Early in my career, I took a trip to Japan to negotiate a deal to purchase some high-capacity floppy disks. I was nervous going to Japan because while I was going over to buy high-capacity disks, my boss was preparing to sue several Japanese companies for dumping low-capacity disks on the U.S. market. I inadvertently left an article related to the lawsuit that could have a damaging impact on our case. When I got back, I immediately went to my boss and said, "I need to tell you that I did something really dumb in Japan last week." He said, "What did you do?" I told him, "You would never know this unless I told you, but here's what happened." And I told him the story. He said, "You're right, Bob. That's not the smartest thing you ever did." He said the smartest thing you ever did was to tell me about it. From then on, my career took care of itself. When we humbly admit our mistakes, it really helps to build trust. If we try to hide our problems and cover up for any missteps, we lower trust and create suspicions on everything else that happens in the future. The lesson I learned was that even though I did a really dumb thing, it turned into a major victory for my career. After that, my boss always knew he could trust me no matter what. The reason is, I blew myself in when I didn't have to. This technique will not work if you've made the same mistake in the past or if you've done something sinister. Admitting honest mistakes builds trust. Admitting repeated mistakes will label you as clueless. Think for a moment about how you can apply this knowledge today. Look for opportunities to admit your own vulnerability. Obviously, it's a silly strategy to create mistakes so you can admit them, but we all do have lapses from time to time. When you are smart enough to blow yourself in, it usually impacts your long-term prognosis favorably. Try it and see if you agree. Human beings normally have the capacity to forgive an occasional error if it's done with good intent. By admitting an error, you will give a positive demonstration of your own personal integrity. That's a tangible sign of being a trustworthy person. Tomorrow, we explore the impact of trust on morale and motivation. The power is much larger than we imagine.